With your day, you get a cheat day. See, I don't like personally the idea of cheat days. I like the idea of like thinking about you do try and think in terms of you get like takeaway maybe once every 2 weeks or something, but like rolling on the floor. Oh, whoa, I just noticed the chat's all wonky. Hang on. What the heck happened there? So much is all buggered up. Are where the chat at? Where did I put it? What's happened here? There we go. Where was it all stretched out and stuff? Go. Alright, so I did my turnips today. Oh no, all my things are... That's right, I haven't picked them up. You're a person that can't stay still? That's a really good thing, NC. I can't... I'm a lazy soul these days. I used to be a fairly fit teenager, but like as I got older and started to just focus on work and study and stuff, I just couldn't find time for it. It's all a mess. I had to drop everything to get turnips. Turnip girl was right in front of my place, which was nice. Can't walk alone around your town. What the heck? Man. America. Am I right? You walk 5 miles a day. Dang. And my girlfriend's very good with doing walking every day. She does it in the morning when I'm asleep, so... While I sleep away the day, she's off doing stuff. Is your neighborhood just that rough, Armin, or? It is. One of those things, like it's a... Actually, I shouldn't mention that. Don't misinterpret that. My friend brought ninja costumes for everyone. I wonder what color you got me. On the south side of Dallas. I have no idea on context of that, and my assumption is just that there's just America's just full of gun gangs everywhere. That's dang it, he gave me, I said I had the yellow one, he bought me the yellow one. Thought he was gonna buy me the helm. Oh guys, look, I have a... Look. I have a mug from my mum. From my mum or to my mum? Actually, what does it say? Thank you, mum mug. Yeah, so I have to send it to mum. I don't really understand why it goes to me. Pretty dangerous, and that's not good. Yeah, it's a... Oh, leaf's here. There's my shovel. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, in Australia you'll find, like, I wouldn't say there's too many places around here that are very dangerous, like, because guns are banned here, so it's like, you don't really have too much of an issue. The most is, like, if there's, like, bikie gangs and stuff like that. Like, I have a friend's... this is a depressing story. I have a friend's brother that was murdered in a sort of a bikie gang incident thing, but it's like it's so uncommon to hear any of that sort of stuff. Like the most is you just have some rough bogans that do some stuff, or they get in a fight or whatever, or there's like a punch up at a bar or something, but not really anything insane. I used to live across from a bar, and I only saw the paddy wagon probably twice the time I lived there, which is pretty alright. Never really too many big things happen. But yeah. Dallas is a big city. There's a north side and there's more dangerous. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that sometimes it's like I live pretty close to some bogan areas, but I feel like where I live, there's a lot of bogan areas. But that's just common in Australia, like... Seeing cops is really common. Yeah. Oh no, look, I didn't peel out that weed and it's on the money one. Well, there goes wasted money. Drugs and gangs. Yeah, that's sad to hear. I think it gets worse a lot of the time the closer you are to like inner cities and stuff like that. Because where I am, it's the most dangerous thing around here really is like the hoons, or there might be a bit of theft, but it's like it's not anything crazy. Butter churner, never gonna use that. But that's the thing, it's like a lot of the time it's just for, at least, that's probably the big difference between Australia and America is just the comfortability of just walking around, where it's like, I definitely know when I was spending time in New York City and stuff, there was times where it felt like you could spot more dangerous areas and stuff. Ooh, nice. But like, I don't really have that here. Like, there's very few locations I've ever been where I'm like, probably shouldn't be around here. It's more, I shouldn't be here at this time of night, is the extent of it. But what can you do? That's just the state of the world in some locations, unfortunately. That's why you wisen up, move yourself to a place where you're comfortable and happy, keep yourself safe. Oh, nice. I got orange finally. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I have to, Armin. So, you let me know when you're there, and I'll show you something that my brother found for flowers. He's the only other person I know who sort of gives a damn about flowers at the moment. Because, it is... The punnet, these punnets don't work anymore. But yeah. Here's Genki. Oh. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what color that is, but I don't think I've had that color yet. I've been waiting for the tulips. Oh, there's pink at the back too. Oh, finally. Flowers? Hang on, give me a sec. Let's see if I can find it. Dude. Oh, one of my girlfriends got Scoot. I wanted Scoot. Someone give me Scoot. I love that person that was in the stream the other day. Fortunately, I've forgotten their name. They had all those prices for the villagers, and it's like Octavian's worth like 8 million. Thanks, Genki. Let me find thingy. Oh, it's open here. So I'll put a link to the guide in chat. Good is Joey's brother. Oh, I didn't know that. I can imagine they're very similar ducks. This guide, but in particular there is this image. which I will put on stream momentarily. A big old breakdown, but in particular, oh, that's a big old image. It's the same, but there's another big old image. All right. So, right. We have two images. Yeah, I know. I saw this almond. I was like, oh, perhaps that's what this stream is going to turn into today. But yeah, so there is I was right when I was guessing that the punnets actually should be 5x5. They shouldn't be 5x5. They're 7x7. I think it's 7x7. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, 7. So it's a bit annoying as a discovery because that takes more space up. But one thing in particular is noting about this is now the flowers can be done with single types. So you have to get certain weird collectives and then move them on to the next collective. So you can see, yeah, it's got step 1, do this, step 2, do this, step 3. So you can't really do it in the pure punnet styling. It's like an evolution. You have to do it stage by stage. But there is like uniform ones where it's like pansies and windflowers do this, roses and windflowers do that. But yeah, for a bigger breakdown, this is very similar to the other image we had. Now let me zoom in. How's that look on stream? A bit squished. Is it squishing every time I alt tab and goes back to a little squishy image? So I can't really do much about that with one monitor. Alright. Flower is involved into flower. Flower is involved into rare flower. And what's it called? What are people? Hybrid flowers. People love the term hybrid flowers. But yeah, so it's like it has even the blue rose one on this one and stuff. But it's... I mean, the thing is, Armin, for you, it probably is less important just because of the fact that for you, you've already got most of the types. But for other people, it's probably going to be a bit more helpful, especially if they're in particular times. Because I think I have most of the colors now, but upgrading these flower beds may be worth it. I don't know. The problem is that it's a 7x7, which is a lot of space. I don't know if I really want to go through the effort to adjust a lot of my spacings for that. I'm not sure. You might just keep your flowers. I think you probably can because you've got all those blue roses and black roses, which is probably the primary one that people want. I just am trying to get all the color variations. Once I have like 5 of each of the color variations, that's probably when I'll stop. Because if I ever want to grow more of them, all I have to do is make like a little 6. Is it 6? 1, 2. Yeah, it's like a little grid of about this size with about 5 flowers, and they should just spread really well. I'd be happy with that. But yeah. Get these little chunky mushroom boys. The only thing is whether or not some of the hybrid ones are actually easier to get with this new method, like the hybrid oranges and stuff. Because it is hard to tell whether or not you've gotten them, because visually it's just nigh impossible to be like, oh yeah, this is just a normal orange, or this is a proper hybrid orange. Like, yeah. Ooh, more mushrooms. Ooh, more mushrooms. It looks like the mushrooms grow pretty much on trees, so you want as many trees as possible for this. Yeah, they probably are Genki. I think the weird thing about the hybrid oranges, though, is like it almost feels like a situation of it's just easier to random roll them on an island, similar to how Armin did it. 40 gold roses for Anka. What are you talking about? My brother's got Anka. He's got those dynamic cards, so he was able to just Ellie's working out. He was able to just download her basically. What did I just get? True friends. Oh. Hang on, is that the first time I've actually got like a true friend on the island? That's pretty sad. 4 goals and a Raymond. Yeah, Deli's a swole boy. He's also a good boy. He's the best boy on the island. Oh! Greta talked to me this morning. She's leaving the island. I get to get a new villager finally. I've been waiting for so long for someone to leave. And I finally got the opportunity to let someone go. So we might be able to finally do islands again and try and find a new person. So I'm excited. I haven't been able to do that in so long. The weird like thing about this game where it's just very restrictive when it comes to getting new villagers, getting old villagers, whatever. Who am I looking for? Well, hang on. I feel like I should... Have I bookmarked the tier list? Probably have. Here we are. If you haven't seen my tier list, I don't think I've shown this on stream for a while. I'll show it off now. This is a tier list me and my friends made. Takes a little while to load. While I set it up. So, this is our tier list. As you can see, Anka and Scoot are up the top. I don't mind so much about Anka. She's an interesting character, but she's not necessarily for me. But we have quite a few S tiers here that I really want to get a hold of, and a few A tiers that I want to get a hold of. But yeah, this is like a collective thing me and my friends worked out. You're frightened that you get him moving out, Greta might move in. Yeah, I mean, she's not the worst in the world. At least she's an interesting design. I just don't like her tail and her eyes. Like, she's a Japanese housewife. So, I'm sure people out there would like her to some degree. But yeah, I like Marshall. I like all the wolves are really good. I love the wolves. I would put Cherry in S tier, but my brother put her in A tier. I probably wouldn't have Bandage Boy as up there. I don't like Lucky so much. I want this boy. I want Lemillion here. If you've ever seen Boku no Hero, I want Lemillion. Need that boy. I like this horse. I don't know a lot of their names, unfortunately. Move Fauna to A tier. I haven't got control over this right now. This is how the saved version of it is. Where is Fauna? Yeah, there's so many. There's 650 or so villages now, or 680 or something. There's so many of them. But these are the ones that we think. I want this one. If you know Carl Pilkington, this is Carl Pilkington the duck. He's amazing. I love that the two ones I really like have these like very similar look to them. 397 villages? Oh, okay, so there's a lot less in this one, is there? Hey Q, how you doing? But she's at A tier worth. Is it this? Is Fauna this one? Is it the little one? Can you guys see my mouse? I assume you can see my mouse. That's an old tier list. Yeah, it was. We made this when towards the start of when New Horizons came out. What's this? Is this like the official popularity? No, this is a custom one. Q. This is one me and my friends made. What's this one? Was this like the official? Like this is where everyone votes in and stuff like that. Oh, it's not even using tier list. It's actually from thingy. Interesting. Oh yeah, this seems pretty accurate. Oh, actually there's some ones that I don't like stitches and stuff. Still kicking off broccoli. Yeah. Oh, I want this dog that has no eyes. Like he's just got hair covering his eyes. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that tier list queue. I might check it out later. Curious what other people think is like should be up the top. But yeah, I'll show you down the bottom too, because this is also important. This is how you know how to deal with a poor situation. Like this is when you know you need to work on getting them out of your village. We have people who need to be deported. We have people that send help. These are evil people. And then we have Limburg. Limburg is not okay, okay? If you think Limburg's okay, that's not okay. The one you sent is the official one from people who want those villages. Oh, okay. I wonder if any of the ones that we've put on the very low are considered any high. There's quite a few ones that it's like I don't think anyone wants these. They're terrifying. There's like a frog with a mustache or a beard. And also this is what I mean about the goats look a little funny. Like I know some people like the goats, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh look, Greta, who I just got rid of. You can also see some animal bias as well. There's some animals where it's like, you can tell we're just not into those animals. How much money do I have? Oh, good. You have Cody too, he's on my deported list. Yeah, there's heaps where it's like I kind of wish I could get rid of them, but the game is just not really giving me the opportunity to. Oh, it shows ones that aren't popular as well. Okay. I'll definitely have to check that out. Maybe, hang on. Instead, just before we start the fruit, maybe we could have a look at that tier list together, because I haven't actually looked at this and I am curious. Let's have a look-see at this. I mentioned on Eurogamer. We go. Oh, they've actually broken them down. So you've got tier 1s. We got like Raymond, Judy Audie, Marshall, Anka. So that makes sense as top 5. They're pretty popular. I don't understand stitches. I don't know who would want stitches. I kind of understand meringue, but I don't at the same time. Marina. Why is Bob so popular? Is it because of the meme? I don't understand why Bob's so popular. He's just a generic cat. Why is Whitney not higher? Why do people like Sherb so much? Kabuki. I don't want Kabuki. Oh, he's a cute duck. These are the B tiers. Or the tier 2s. Wow, you can't even see Flurry. It's just in the white, it's just you'll never see her in the snow. If you drop that hamster in the snow, she's gone. Is Sherb's also a meme? Oh, I didn't know that. Let's have a look at the bottom. Whoa, look at how many villages are in the bottom tier. Dang. Sherb dropped from S tier to A tier. I mean, I feel like memes can only take you so far, I'll be honest. Yeah, this is the bottom tier is actually pretty open. There's a lot. I mean, actually, they're probably all sorted as well. So let's go to the bottom of the bottom tier. Yucca. Wow, I didn't expect that to be right down the bottom. Wart Jr. Velma, yeah, that's not an okay one. I can't see a lot of the weird monster ones. Unless they're like higher up because people like the weirdness in them. Because that's like that's the thing. Some people like weird so much it actually bumps them up. And the ones that end up on these popularity lists going lower are actually the ones that are just a bit plain. No one really cares about them. The updates every day. Wow. Oh look, Sprocket's down here. That was my original boy. I had to get rid of him. I wonder where Canberra is. Because I want to get... Oh, Rodney. Rodney's a gross hamster. I love... Do you know what's funny to me about villages is I feel like it's the place where everyone's so opinionated. Everyone's just like, man, I hate that one. I love that one. I hate that one. I think that part is alphabetical. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, it is too, you're right. Oh, I was hoping at least this was worked out as well. Scroll up and use the search bar. I wonder where Rudy places. I know, let's have a look for Rudy. So which ones do we want to look up, figure out where they are? Close these manually. I was hoping they'd alternate. Rudy is number 27. Wow. Oh, in tier 4. Okay, that makes more sense. Canberra. Tier 5. Yeah, that's a tier 5. That feels about right to me. Apollo? Apollo has to be pretty high up there. Tier 3? Are you kidding me? Apollo should be much higher. He's like the OG Falcon. He's pretty cool. Often giveaways. How many is it? So you got 15, 25, 30, 40, 140. I feel like they perhaps could have more tiers here with 5 and 6. Because that's the thing with ours. We've got like S, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then deported, send help. And I feel like you could have some more in there. It's not just based on your options, it's based on other people. Yeah. That's interesting. I kind of want to have a flick through this at some point more. Are there any others you want me to look up while I'm looking? Wow, Genji's pretty high. But the thing is, I hope I can get a good one. Like, so I've saved up like 10 tickets worth of points, so I might just do like 10 tickets of islands, and hopefully I get someone I like. I'd be really chuffed if I got someone like Audie or Whitney. I want a wolf already. Fang's pretty good. Which one did I really like? You got Judy today. Which one's Judy? Judy. Oh wow, the number 2. Dang. What's the... Can I just search wolf and it'll give me Wolfgang. Can't search them by type. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna totally have a flick through that later. Yeah, Armin has a few wolves. Because Armin's a cheater. I need Vivian. I want your, I think she might be my favorite wolf. I'm sorry, what? Your island, your village is worth... What is that? 107 billion? Million. I was gonna say billion. It's that gold in the safe, isn't it? All that gold that's stuffed in Raymond's safe. Armin loves all Vivians. You know, curious. So you know how you showed me your orchard? This is why I was like comparative to my orchard. Like this is my orchard, and you can just see it's just a massive trees. That's why I was really like, I appreciated yours, because visually it's striking but effective. I don't know if I wanted to let the orchard take up that much space though, that's the only thing. I probably don't, like, I don't need this many fruit trees. Mostly I have these just because, man, I mean the others can probably tell you, but my orchard was this size though. If you look on the map, see on the right hand side how it's just a square section sort of there. I didn't carve that out, but all of this used to be trees. This was, each tree had a full 2 rows that went right up to the top, and then I just culled it back. You'll be telling me if Vivian moves out? I mean, the hard thing is though, Armin, is even if Vivian moves out, she needs to move out when I have a free space, like now. So, as much as I would love to steal a villager from other people's islands, like, it's complete RNG if I'm gonna be able to, like, control that in any form, like, without time skipping, which I'm being a bit anal about not doing it, I guess. I'm kind of just enjoying the purest nature of how I've been playing it, but the villager thing is probably the only one that irks me. Like, I can't just boot out people I don't like. But that's Animal Crossing for you. Oh, pocket's full. Drop it. Oh, that's right, I've got all this stuff. I shouldn't have done that tree yet. Hey, NC, what's up? How do you handle how do you handle villagers, Q? Like, do you have a method to remove people, or so many trees? Yeah. Oh, you have no idea. Go watch my old streams and see how just stupid I was. Let's do a little pass like this. You just fence them in and ignore them. But if you fence them in, do they like... Can't they just escape? As soon as you go inside a house, or if they... Can't they just teleport outside of it? Man, I'd hate to do that though. That feels kind of wrong. Quarantining them because you try and get rid of them. Gets too real. They're like the leper of the village. It really depends. We should probably go put stuff away. Before I did my rounds, I should have put away the extra crap I had. Gotta go buy from Leaf at some point. Look at Rudy go. Rudy really wants to look through that telescope. When you say Catboy, you're referring to me or Rudy? Yeah, I like this hat. I'll probably change it up in a minute because I usually do... whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I usually do a different costume every day, but I think I've had this costume for a few days now. Let's see. What should I dress up as today? How many songs I can register? Alright, well I have a spare rock and roll if anyone wants. Once I reopen the tip, which I still haven't done. Let's see, what should we do today? Want to be a poo king? What should we do? Kind of want to be a kappa. Still looks weird, I feel like. The over the head ones are just a little odd. If anyone has the bear head, you should like send it to me because I want to make my whatchamacallit. I don't like the strawberry. I haven't ordered the strawberry yet. I think you can give stuff for all the villages except the one you want to leave. They'll feel feel neglected. Oh, okay. Do a Persona one? I don't know if I could. I don't know if there's any Persona. I've tried to do a Persona one. I didn't really like them how they turned out. Should I go with a poop queue? I like all the poop ones. They're amazing. I was the poop king the other day. Maybe I'll just put my student cap back on and be a frog. This is awful. Have you seen this one? This one's evil. I really don't like that it just removes the rest of your hair. Do I see something? What do I see? What am I seeing and see? Oh, actually no. I wanted to wear this hat because I kind of liked it. I know it's a weird cycling hat, but I kind of like it. My eyebrows look so evil. Yeah, I know. I kind of like them. If I remove them, the face is like kind of a bit plain. I feel like. I think it just adds a nice amount of personality. What do we want to chuck in our face? I tried to wear the Groucho the other day. Actually, I kind of feel like we could go for a Groucho today. This one? Hey guys, I'm not evil. Lay off. I'm not that evil. I look like a person you'd run into at a party right now. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. We'll get different shoes. Let's try different shoes. The no mask? I don't think I could wear the no mask. I think those sorts of things I would wear them temporary. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's put Sonic shoes on. So these are Sonic shoes. It's a bit too much though. I kinda want the high tops. Maybe we should leave the brown ones on. I think I like those brown shoes still. Alright, let's just look like this for today. I'll do. Have a look-see. We have to plant some shrubs. I have to talk to a villager. Take a photo. Yeah, I didn't go overboard with the turnips this time around. I only have 2 rooms filled up, which is nice. Rudy's got a little basket. No. Hey, Mush. Mush is a pretty good nickname. See, I'm bad because I don't gift any of them to wear stuff. And, probably should. Alright, let's go get the rest of the fruit, and then we'll go to the shop. Oh, before we forget. Chuck stuff in the tip. You're never gonna let it go, are you, Armin? Let's see. Down the line. Is this good gameplay? Tops of trees? I swear this only happens once every 3 days. And it's way less longer than it used to. I used to have Armin come over and to the island and help me pick the fruit because it just was so many. I'd spend like half an hour doing the fruit. You gifted Fauna a cafe uniform. That's pretty cute. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea, Genki. I should give people some umbrellas. I have no idea, NC. I just hold direction and hope. I mean, to be honest, I usually have a vertical like this. It makes a pretty big difference in terms of just following the grid. Alright, let's do one pass to make sure I haven't missed anything. I've obviously missed something. I think it's this middle line here. This middle line looks like I haven't picked up anything. You still need to get cherries. Do you want some cherries, Rose? I like have oh no, don't pick that. Said Rose as I picked a rose. So I have quite a lot to spare. So if you want to like, yeah, for sure. Hang on. Do you want to come to my island? I can just send them over. Like you can pick them up rather. I haven't opened up the island today, so go this way. What day is today? Like the first of the week. No, I bought the turnips today, so yeah, we don't have to worry about turnips. I feel like I haven't opened up the port for a while. So don't all rush over at once and break things. Try Dodo code. You're farming BP. You mean oil? Invite him. It's Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Code is B8S9D. Battle points. Man, I hate farming battle points. I really, really don't find doing the battle tower that fun in the last few games. Really not. Hold on. So, Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon. Just, yeah. Really was not a fan of them. Alright. Let's go analyze these quickly before people appear. Hurry, hurry! I think it takes a particular type of patient soul to build teams effectively in Pokemon. It can just be very, very, very time consuming. Meme team. Do we have anything to donate? What would you like to donate? I have a Stego. Oh, it's the torso. We finally have the torso. But it's not my responsibility to donate. I collect, don't donate. Seashore gardener. Is that where all your flowers are, on the seashore? Rover Grove. I like that. I do like how everyone's personalities shine through their character, through the namings of things, how they change their island. You can use Sylveon or Primera with Phalanx. Copy Phalanx's no retreat. Wow. That's a very gimmicky build. You'd have to like run a semi-tanky Sylveon or Primera then. I saw so there was a whole heap of VTubers that were doing what are they called? Similar to what you said there, the seashells by the seashore. But I like that outfit. That's the one I think I gifted Darman. You have a lot of flowers and you're on the shore. Let's run this way. Oh, we ran through each other. Lag. Yeah, how many cherries do you want? Do you want just 10 or do you want more? Yeah, I'll give you 2 stacks because I'm not using them at the moment. I have plenty. Actually, I don't have plenty. Now that I've said that. That's alright. I get cherries whenever I want. I'll also give you this rose that I'm trying to get rid of. No, don't. Yeah. Grab it. Pen's fine. Okay, alright. I've been putting these in storage. I try to keep an amount of fruit in storage. I have to sell them. I haven't been to the shops today, so I should have a look-see. What do we got? We have a broom on the wall. That's pretty weird. Oh, that chair's nice. That's like, I bet you that's a super expensive chair. No, not the torso. You heading back now? That's okay. Enjoy your new cherries. If you need any other fruit, just shout out. Wow, that's so cheap. What's this? How much is it? 29 bells? That's not bad. Hi, Rosie. The first thing we did with me and my mates was the first thing we did was basically just shared our fruit to everyone. So I've had like the various types of fruit, like Day Dot. Unfortunately, we had someone in the northern hemisphere while I was in the south, so... Ooh, do I have this already? I think I have this already, but let's grab it anyway. Your title is now Shady Family Member. I haven't changed mine, it's still... Oh, excuse me. I don't even remember what mine is now. Oh, it's a brown one. Well, that's kind of sexy. Oh yeah, I can just buy cherries. If anyone ever needs, I can just always buy them. I forget about that. Not like money's a problem. Mm-mm. You have one friend because you just updated to allow travel and her internet's the worst. Yeah, I mean, so there was a stream we had a choir. Oh, I can't. Oh, I've got the island open, so I can't talk to Sable. I had the island open. People came around one time, ages back on stream, and I had like 3 or 4 people over, and then someone disconnected, and whoa, there's a bone costume. And it's one of those things that it made us learn that if you DC, there's no cap saving or anything like that, and it messes up and everyone loses everything. It's so really highly suggest have a stable internet connection if you're playing online with Animal Crossing, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, Thermal. It's the funny thing, it seems to alternate. Some days it's really busy on Twitch, some days it's busy on Mixer. I don't want to wear that out. Grab it. I actually was more excited for this thing because I think I can make a weird night outfit using that. I'm not a horror fan, so I don't get really excited when I see like Jason related things. I don't want this, but it's a dress. I wish it wasn't a dress. I want a dressing gown, but I don't think there's any real dressing gowns. I already have the beak, don't I? Do I have the beak, guys? Do you remember? I can't really remember. The only thing, Thermal, with everyone being on Mixer seems to be the one with the biggest delay. I can't fix that. That's a restream thing. So unfortunately, I do respond to anyone on Mixer at a much slower rate. So that's why I put the chat on screen, I think, for during Animal Crossing, because it's a lot more I can relax and just talk to people. But if you see it on screen, that means that I've seen it. That's your way of telling, basically. So, we have moved Bangle from here, so we might reorganize the beachy pool area so it's not so squishy. Make that a bit better. I kind of want to do some gardening back here. This is where the tip used to be. I think I might change the garden. I think I want to make this more green and stuff. Like, I need to figure out... I need to plant more bushes as well, so... I should just go find an area to plant a heck of a lot of bushes. Oh, leaves here. That's what we should do. Also, I don't know how these flowers keep banding up in these places. I think chat's instantaneous, at least between the platforms, thanks to Restream bot, but I might be wrong. What do we got? Ooh, we got new ones. We got hydrangeas. And holly. So. 5. This will take a little bit. Unfortunately, you can only buy them in stacks of 5, which is irritating. What a wonderful collection. Twitch only works for your computer. How come Twitch doesn't work on your phone, Armin? I have problems with Twitch viewing at home. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what, but I just have so much problems watching Twitch. Like I have to watch it at a lower resolution, and I have to... it seems to stream to it fine, but I don't know. I might have to check my router to see if I can port forward Twitch or something, because I legit don't know. It's been like this ever since I've been on this ISP, but There might be just a weird ISP cap on it or something. Because your phone won't get the Twitch app. What? Really? I thought it was pretty universal. You silly little sloth. Yeah, which is issues watching Twitch because of Wi-Fi. Yeah, I use LAN cables, so I technically shouldn't have any Wi-Fi issues, but you know, it's written on a very so if you don't know, Twitch used to be written on it was a Flash player, which is not great. It was pretty rough. Then they moved over eventually to HTML5, but I think it has some legacy code or something. It doesn't run how, say, YouTube's one. I mean, it's a bit unfair to compare against YouTube because they have the best streaming software out there. It's very, very, very versatile. But I don't know why Twitch is still as poor as it is. They've got the money. Yeah, I kind of half expected that, Verbal. Oh, what's the matter, Deli? You overate? Silly monkey. You're still eating the sandwich. Just, Deli, put the sandwich down. Deli. Come on. Put the sandwich down. Yeah, because I was pretty impressed when I checked out Mixer, actually thermal. It did seem pretty impressive, I will be honest. I kind of have to expect that from like a IT company such as Microsoft, that they should have at least a quality product. Let's see. Can I do this while the gate's open, or it might just yell at me? Let's see if it yells at me. I don't know if I can. Ooh, it's a big boy. Alright, so we have a lot of these now. We'll go put these in storage. Whoopsies. Uh-oh. Stinky. Yeah, they really do have a massive advantage, Thermal. If they put in the effort for promoting Mixer and get themselves out there, they could compete with Twitch easily, in my opinion. I don't know if they will compete in terms of cool. I think Twitch still has the cool factor, but yeah. It'll take a while. It would take a while for people to move over because people, oopsies, stick where they are. Oh, that's kind of cute. I actually don't mind that though. That worked out. It was a weird, happy accent. All the cool kids hang out on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it kind of is true, Beebler. I mean, I was talking to my girlfriend about it though, where it's it kind of feels like though Twitch might end up going the way of Facebook if they're not careful, where Facebook used to be everyone used it, or that MySpace, before that like MSN. But it's like now it's a thing of if they're not careful, they could be the arcane old people one where only the boomers go to Twitch, all the young cool kids go to Mixer. Go plant these hydrangeas somewhere. There's no waterfall effect. Yeah, I don't think they. That's the thing. I don't think that stuff works like that necessarily, Genki. Like, if they think that there's some sort of trickle-down mechanics for viewership. The way they usually work, it's the same as YouTube, how they do theirs, is it gets boosted up, and then basically the people at the top, they're the ones who get it, and then the people at the top will get other buffs. And really, it doesn't go down that low. It's really, smaller ones have to support each other. I think, What's-Her-Face is doing stuff. Oh, I thought she was cooking something. Yeah, that's why it was. I remember when I heard the news about Ninja moving, and who's the other one? Shroud. I don't know who Shroud is, unfortunately. They sound very normie streamers to me, like not people I would follow. The PUBG. Oh, okay, that makes sense. There we go. That'd be why. My turnips are not selling today, Beebler. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, Beebler. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna put these plants around? Wonder if Animal Crossing get cooking. I don't know. It was really popular in. I kind of actually half expected it because it was really popular in Breath of the Wild. Oh, what was Daisy selling them for? She was selling them for 104, I believe, today. No, that was my friend's island. It was 96. I actually had a decent price. How are we gonna do this? What do I want to do? Let's make this a little nicer. Let's just add these along here. Oh, we should move that little tree fella that I grew. The cooking in Breath of the Wild was so much fun. I mean, I loved I think they did amazing with the sound design. Okay. And I feel like I've been a Debbie Downer on Nintendo of recent. I do have an issue with some of the choices they've made over the past few years for some of their bigger games, because I'm a massive Zelda fan. I wasn't a huge fan of Breath of the Wild as much as other people were. Very, very, very different type of game in my opinion. Yeah, if they did have that style of cooking, whoopsies, in this game, I think it would fit pretty well. No, apparently we need to change your outfit again. I'll just slightly change it, I guess. We need to take a photo at some point. They keep patching stuff where you could take advantage of it. What is Window Maker, Genki? Yeah, I like the dungeons too much. I'm a dungeon fan. Like, if you've ever seen a lot of the games I play, I'll predominantly be playing games that are very much like very dungeon action RPG focused. A little bit of puzzle element. Oopsies. Yeah, I think my favorite Zelda is Twilight Princess, the 3D ones. My favorite 2D game, which is one of my favorite games ever, is A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past means so much to me. I grew up with it, so yeah, that's why A Link Between Worlds was a big disappointment for me. But Wolf-Link, yeah, I like Wolf-Link as much as people make fun of him. I think it had a really fun game. It felt a little short. That's probably my only thing to take back. I did complete it in the day I got it, I remember. But yeah. Right, let's bag the rest of these boys. Actually, we could plant a row of holly. Nah, let's not do that. I missed a joke apparently. Oh, poor Beebler. Yeah, I kind of had something like that too earlier. I can't remember who it was. I was trying to get the ninja bunny to move in my town. He just wouldn't. Twilight Princess is your favorite. Wow. Yeah, it's very rare to hear people say the same as me. Like, because Twilight Princess is this one that people now can condemn for some stupid reason. I don't really understand it. It's certainly not like Skyward Sword is probably where I have issues because that I've played the start a whole heap and just I couldn't get past the start because it was just so annoying, and it wasn't the motion controls fault. I like motion controls. I'm not a person that's like super against them, but yeah. I don't know his name. I think his name's Snake, the Ninja Bunny. Alright, so what do we gotta do with the flowers? Do we have enough watering cans? Man, look how good our black flowers are going. This is really good. If they keep growing, I might be able to get, thingy soon. I might be able to start making gold flowers, which would be nice. Yeah, I suggest playing it. I hear... Oh. Well, that went well. I do suggest playing it. The HD version was really good. Should you stream it or record it? I don't know. I think some games are really good to record, just in terms of if you just want to enjoy it without having to stop every few seconds to look at chat, or you don't want to be spoiled about anything, or yeah. I think it's, you want to kind of decide it like that, I feel. Yeah, there are blue roses too, Rosie. I actually lost my recent blue rose because I went to a person's island, and oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, I guess we're gonna go get watering cans. They're actually quite hard to get. They're probably the hardest rose to get, as far as I know. Talk to, if you really want a blue rose to spread, have a chat to Armin. Armin is the rose master. Wonder if they're going to release HD remakes. Yeah, I feel like they should be on, if they release them for the Switch, that would be a very good idea. I feel like their intention with the Switch initially, and I don't know if it will be ongoing, was to bring a lot of the things that didn't go well on the Wii U. Because I owned a Wii U, I got all those games, but if you didn't play them, for obvious reasons of not owning the console, I feel like it's not a bad idea for them to do that. But the fact that I think it was too early for them to HDify Twilight Princess in a sense, that maybe they wouldn't put the effort in to do it again. Like, if it didn't sell particularly well, it didn't sell. Yeah, so Armin knows the blue roses, so maybe have a chat to her. Where's my little watering can, fella? We can have we get a little cute elephant one today. I've just given up on crafting things, that's now I just buy them. Oh yeah, do you want me to show you the chart, Rose? Pretty rough. A lot of things to do to get that to work. I don't actually know where I was up to with my watering. Hang on, I'll show you the chart. I think I still have the chart open. This one? No, it's this one. Okay. See that down the bottom, Rose? That's how all the steps you need to do to get a blue one. So you need to get a special white, you need to get a purple, you need to get an orange, you need to take the purple and orange to make special oranges and special reds, then combine them to get special reds. Yeah. It's pretty rough. You basically need to do that pathing, and it's a very low chance on a whole heap of them. I feel like these red pansies aren't doing squat. Yeah, that's what Armin said, Thermal. I didn't take biology in high school, so there's a whole heap of this stuff is I only have a vague understanding of how a lot of this works. It's kind of understandable why now people just, like, leave it all up to chance. Be like, oh, just chuck flowers everywhere. If something breeds, something breeds. It was literally what you were learning before quarantine. Wow. Very fortunate for you. They were prepping you for Animal Crossing. I don't know. You could be like me and just cheat and get Armin to help you out. He does have a lot. There's an entire field of black and blue roses. I'll need to get another one off your Armin to try and spread it. It grows so slowly though. That feels like that blue rose. I actually think the more effective way is if you can get someone to give you like 3 roses. 3 seems to be a good amount because if you can actually I take that back 4 because if it traps it in, it seems as if it has a higher chance on the tile next to it to grow it by that percentage. So it's multiplicative. So the middle one seems to always grow the fastest. And she's the fastest. What's up, Godzilla? We haven't taken a photo of Godzilla today. Let's take a photo of our boy. Need to get a good camera angle. Too shocked. Let's. Armin's got just a devilishly plan of everyone owes her something through flower trade. I feel like a little kid watering the garden with a watering can like this. This is my little elephant watering can. I feel like everyone would have had one of these watering cans when they were young. It's made of little plastic. The funny thing is, like, there's no difference between there's a little plastic watering can or a steel one that has no like little face on it and stuff. Cheers, Genki. Enjoy your night. Catch you soon, man. Make sure to water Armin's flowers. Yeah, I think that's how we owe Armin. All flowers are. You didn't plant any flowers outside your bed this apartment this year. Like, but for a second there, I thought you did mean in-game, but that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you don't need to worry about outside. You just need to look after your Animal Crossing game. I'm actually growing, not flowers at the moment. I'm regrowing my ferns because a couple of them died over summer. Actually, I was talking about it a few days ago on stream was actually like the idea of doing gardening is not a bad thing to do during quarantine because you're trapped in your own house area anyway. If you maintain your garden, make it look all pretty, good way to keep your sanity, and it gets you outside. Also a little bit of physical labor as well. A bit hard to do where I am right now because it's raining like crazy, but not a bad thing to do. You actually have a garden, NC? Nice. Yeah, if you can have a full-on garden, it'll make a difference, I reckon. You have to worry about your roses outside of game. Do you know what? So, there was a place I used to live with some mates, and the house was owned by one of my mates' parents, and they decided to do up the garden before we move in and clean it all up and blah blah blah. And they put in a whole heap of roses and stuff, and it was like a house of 3 to 4 guys, and we like didn't look after the garden. We didn't give a damn. It's not our garden, but it was a part of the agreement that we were supposed to. And there was a heap of roses and stuff like that, and they just grew out of control. Like, we didn't even look after them, and they survived. Yeah. I thought they were meant to be not very hardy flowers, but they did pretty well on their own. The rest of the garden, on the other hand, just became a very, very massive mess of weeds and stuff. Baby. The baby. Alright, we might adjust this area here. Where's Max? This. Really need these here. When they're happy they explode. What, the baby or the flowers? Baby on the island. Baby? Where did you see this, Sensei? Are you talking about... Wait, are you talking about Leaf? I mean, he does look like a baby. Very weird. Sloth-like kabuki baby. See. How are we gonna deal with this? Is that a question to me, Thermal? I don't know. I've been really bad over the past few years of watching stuff regular. New stuff rather. Look around the island and you see the baby. See a baby. Are we talking about Rudy? Am I the baby? I feel like I'm going on a goose hunt. I'm trying to think of what I've actually. The thing is, Thermal. I'm kind of a. Sad to say it, a pretty heavy YouTube and Twitch watcher. So a lot of normal like watching anime or TV shows sort of falls out of the mix these days. Yeah. I can tell you, like, I've discovered like YouTube channels and stuff like that. That's more so the thing now I do these days. Is like, oh, have you seen this channel? Stuff like that. I have no idea what you're talking about, NC. Are you just trying to make me hunt for babies? No, that's the chair. I don't want the chair. Keep looking. There you go. I'll keep looking after I move this. Where are we going to put this lamp now? And I don't like that there, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here. It's like kind of at the end of the street. You bought this one house, and the previous owner planted them, but the tenants didn't tend to them. They have 5 exploded, one of which is a vine took over. Oh man, talking about vines, I've got a vine growing off the neighbor's thing and it's just fucking massive. I need to cull that back at some point. They weren't happy because they were basically dead. Alright, after I put this stuff down, I'll keep looking and see. I'm not a huge history buff, Thermal. I do follow, oh man, no one's gonna know what this is. I saw their live show that was really good as well, which is The Dollop. You've ever heard of those guys? They're comedians that they take American history and they turn it into like a hour, 2 hour thing, and they're just funny guys. Very liberal. Like if you can't deal with attack on politics, perhaps they're not for you. But they're very funny guys. Bird bath. We should put that bird bath somewhere. Where do we want to put this? And here? How about here? Though the Dollop is mostly it's more of a podcast, I would say, and they put up their YouTube videos on the All Things Comedy Network. I like that response, Armin. It's just, I like history. Alright, let's go for a wander. Let's see if we can find this baby that apparently is on my island. This isn't a baby, this is a weird bear. Yeah, I'll avoid commenting on politics, Rose, because it can just get out of hand. I feel like, but it's one of those things that I think that you need to have a sense of humor about. Otherwise, it can get really aggressive really fast. Yeah, if you know me in IRL, I will shit all over certain particular political views. I'm not going to do that on stream. Oh, Armin's back on the zombie virus thing. Ooh, mushrooms. Ooh, piece of candy. You've been watching Self-Sufficient on Me on YouTube. He does a lot of gardening. Oh, wow, I never even thought about that. Gardening channels on YouTube. That makes sense. It's completely out of my spectrum of viewing. Recently I've gotten into watching a lot more like cooking shows on YouTube, which led me into an Australian YouTuber called he does a series called Nat's What I Reckon. He's very true blue Aussie. He reminds me of some of my mates from the old days, and he has done some videos that blew up, like on the quarantine stuff, where it's like fuck canned soup, make your own soup, don't eat packet pasta. It's like it's one of those things that speaks to me, because I don't know why people eat that stuff. It's just gross. Don't eat it. Yeah, you can, that's the thing, like, it's easy to make that joke, and it's easy to joke about politics, but it's like, that's why I like things like I've consumed a lot of American politics through like The Daily Show and stuff like that. I mean, it's very telling where my political spectrums are if you know any of these things, but yeah. Should probably plant some more along here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Did I find it? I have no idea what you're talking about, NC. You gotta give me some clues. Give me some clues. What am I looking for here? We're going north on the island? Which way are we going? Actually, we need to close the gates first before I do that. So if I'm gonna tailor the island, I need to put my helmet on. And try and remind me, like, I need to set up so I can do Risk of Rain. So I might need to set up a PC scene. Think about the last place you looked. Up north? They're near Canberra. That's a weird thing to say aloud. Is that up in the ACT? Ah, Struth. Bloody drongos. There's a special for you. I won't do the Australian accent very often. It might just come up rarely. Only a construction worker can find the baby. Where was I? So I was last looking up here. Where would a baby be? Do I have to look through these looking glasses? No, no babies in the ocean. Is this a baby? What time should I want the Armin alarm go off? Yeah, I think after Animal Crossing. You don't have to remind me, Armin. I've just got to try and... Sometimes my way of reminding myself is asking someone to remind me, and then it sometimes helps me to remember. Are we going into any houses, NC? Hey Phil, what are you doing? Your tail looks very golden today. I already know this. Why do you guys keep giving me the same DIYs? Some people get some amazing DIYs, but I just get the same ones over and over. Where we dropping? Is this a baby? I have a lot of white-faced villagers on my island, I realize, which is very weird. Oh no, I didn't give enough information. Now it's a data delay, just ends it. It's like when you give, no, don't do that. When you give, Google Calendar, like, things to do, and it's just like, what do you, I didn't say that. Why are you entering it into a weird date, like 3 years into the future? Yeah, albino villages. This one's leaving. Is this the baby? This is what I mean. Like, I get a lot of white-faced villagers. Don't take that the wrong way. Everyone dresses in whiteface. Let's grab this pool thing. So, what I want to do is I kind of want to make a little pool area. No, don't do that. Look up north and west. North, never eat soggy wheat bix. What do you guys say? What is your... What is that called? Homonym? What is your, how do you remember north, south, east, west? Australians, or at least me, I say, never eat soggy wheat bix. Leaf? Northwest. Go this way. You have to give me warmer or colder, NC, but the more I try to go towards things... Oh, wait, do you mean the baby? Do you mean The baby? I have to worship the baby. Is this what's happening? We have to Princess Kaguya? And we have to bow to Princess Kaguya. Everyone? Everyone can we get a bow? Everyone, bow. And then... Do we feel enlightened now? Did I find the baby? Or we have to play with the tanukis. Wait, is this no longer playing? What happened to the radio? Hang on, I have to set the radio because it seems to have turned itself off for some reason. Find me that Japanese song that I had. Here it is. No, it's not King KK, is it? Is it King KK that I used to have here? Yeah, it is. I don't know why it stopped playing. You think I found it, but there's one more baby? How many babies are there? I didn't know there was just babies hidden around my island. Have you guys been like dropping on in and just hiding babies around? You were taught never eat soggy waffles. Oh, that's pretty close. That's probably where ours comes from. Ours probably is referenced as yours. Well, not that original in Australia, I assure you. I think you're expecting too much of me, NC. I have small baby brain. I am baby. Itty boy. Oh, Rudy? Where's Rudy? I don't know. I don't even know where Rudy is now. Rudy was being a silly pants and like running around with his arms behind his back. Is that over this way? Oh look, Octavian's doing the same thing now. Who said you could use this telescope? Not your telescope. Oh, I have no idea where Rudy's gone. Here, and Bangle's there. You won't turn any of them? Is it a mnemonic? I forget the correct term. I think it's a mnemonic. Again, my literacy is poor at times. Like, I have an okay vocabulary, but like, I swear sometimes there's like words I used to know, but I don't remember anymore. Never eat sour watermelon. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that one. How do you get a sour watermelon though? Is that unripened? You just remember north, south, east, west. Yeah. But it's fun to say the other way. Oh, Rudy's up here. Oh, here's Rudy. That's right, Rudy was fishing. You tricked me, NC. You said west. This is east. Yeah. Everyone wants me to sweat it up. Everyone in my town is gross. Oh, what was I playing the other day? Oh, it was... So in Final Fantasy VII, people were talking about how, like, 7 Remake's got this, like, it's got a horny energy about it. Like, and it kind of does. It's kind of got that Japan thing. And it's... They were talking about, like, Tifa just keeps bringing up, like, oh man, I'm really working up a sweat. And I'm like, I don't need to hear this continuously, Tifa. I'm gross. I'm not actually sure what specifically I said that made me gross there. What do we think looks... if you went to the pool, which one do you think you would use? Do you reckon these brick ones? I feel like you go to the beach and they have tiles, but I don't have any tiles, and I'm not going to go make customs. So maybe we could use brick. Nah, I feel like terracotta is kind of what you would if you went to like a water park. The stone. Which stone one though? Just the pure stone? Stone looks a little harsh though. It's a bit dark. See, when you go to if you go to the pool, you usually like pretty bright. Speaking of which, I probably should turn a light on. It's getting really dark. Stone or terracotta? You reckon terracotta? The only thing with terracotta is I have that quite a lot of spaces. This has been a very versatile tile set. I don't know what my neighbors are doing. They're just banging on the walls or something. Woof woof, there's a doggo on the island. I don't have any doggos. I would love a doggo on the island. If someone can get me a doggo, be much obliged. You know what I need to do? I need to hire Q. I just pay a fee and Q can do up my island. If you didn't see my stream for Q's island, it's very impressive. Trying to look for the unicorn to replace Cherry. Oh, I forgot. I was so confused there. I'm like, I didn't remember that there's actually now a unicorn horse. There's a unicorn, a dragon. I feel like there should be a kappa. What is there any other like mythical creatures that are villages you can get? How far out do we want to make this? Maybe a little bit more? I'm gonna have to move those mums. They're in the way. Who's the dragon? I don't remember his name. He looks like he's a crocodile. They've slept on some like fins and things on top of him. Drago the dragon. Very Animal Crossing naming sense. Kind of feel like I should move that across one. We'll leave it for now. Grab my shovel. Apparently, I don't know if the other animals are the same, but apparently you can't give Drago clothes. I don't know if the unicorn's the same, because it doesn't... A whole heap of certain clothes types don't actually work on them. Round this off. We round this side too? Yeah, maybe we should. Let's put the garbage pail here. Put the vending machines. There's the big one. Snack machine. You'll never go hungry on my island, if you didn't notice. Pretty much. I mean, you'll notice there's actually... It's like Real World, where these vending machines here actually are more expensive than the vending machines here. Because these ones are just at your normal retail store. These ones are at the amusement park place that you're going to, so you might find that they're at a much higher rate. These ones are about $1 or $2 more expensive. How are we going to do this? I don't want to put the pool here. Oh yeah, there's Coco as well. I have a friend with Coco. The others don't appreciate Coco's amazingness. There's the lifeguard chair. There we go. I want to put more iron fencing here, so we might go get some more iron fencing. What are you doing, Greta? Oh, you're chasing that butterfly with a fishing rod. Lawn chair. Tree lamp. Let's put the tree lamp in the corner here. Good. I might put some fencing along the back of here. Maybe put some fencing on the left-hand side. No, don't pick up the cocoa nutty. Let's put that there now. Grab these. Grab this. Forgot that you can get changed out here. Ruby the albino bunny. Yeah, there's some weird, like, stylings for some of the ones. Let's put the life ring next to the lifeguard seat. Does this look a bit better? I think my only concern is actually the fact that... Actually, we can walk along there. I just didn't want... feel like I don't know if I have enough spacing around the pool. Maybe one that way. How about that? Does that look okay? Actually, the only albino. Is that right? I felt like there was like two. I thought... Isn't there one that's like the weird one that has like the black outfit and stuff? And the funny makeup? And then there's one that is just... Oh, and then there's one that's actually a proper albino. There's also the white hamster as well. Where are we going to put this lawn chair? I want to put the lawn chairs down. Here? Maybe I should put them here. And we'll put the fencing there. Maybe we could grab a ball. Maybe that's what we could do. What's a good ball for the beach? I don't think I have a beach ball, so... Go see if I got one in storage. We also need to get some fencing, so... Oops. Oh no, they know my dirty little secret where I'm getting chocolate. Oh, okay, because Ruby is the one with the red eyes and stuff, yeah. Here's a little story. I actually had, the only pets I had growing up were when I was very young, and we got 2 rabbits. Being the young, very clever soul, I called one Blackie and one Whitey. And they were black and white. But one was an albino rabbit, and she had the very pink little nose and the pink eyes. It's kind of a sad story what happened to them through their very short lives, but so I won't go into it, but they were very cute. I wonder how common like albino rabbits are. It feels like they're the animal that you see the most of that are that, but it might just be because of just the abundance of how many rabbits there are. Alright, do we have, what do we have that's good for outside? Maybe one of these might be good. Might be a good little entrance, that'd be fun. We could put like a palm tree out there. What else could we put? We can put a no running sign. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Maybe another coconut. What else are we gonna do? Oh, the fencing. We want the fencing. They didn't bring Cupcake back. What did Cupcake look like? I can't even remember. There's so many dang villages, I never remember what half of them look like. What are we going to do? Anything else we could chuck outside to make it look a little bit more like a pool or a beach? I don't want this for the park. Hmm? Cupcake is a cub villager back in the Animal Crossing series. Might look her up. Hang on. Cupcake. She's kind of funny looking. She's a very simple little pink bear. Her personality was snooty. She looks like a snooty to me. Alright, so I guess I think we got enough little items. What we do is we might craft some of that iron fencing. Okay. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Alright, we don't need a lot of this, so this will do. Grab it. I'm gonna need you to move, please. Grab it. Oh man, that was really glitchy. Grab it. Grab it, move. Grab it, move. Move. Thank you. That'll do. And then we'll put some fencing along here, I think, as well. Do you need a fence off your pool? If kids start running, what are you gonna do? I just can, if this way they run into the fence. It's much safer, I assure you. Grab this. Right, I think that looks a little bit better. Let's move this that way. Got a little coconut juice next to this chair. Everyone gets a coconut juice. We have the elephant slide, which we could put here. I wanted to try and see what it looked like if it looked like the elephant slide was going into the pool. Except if it does that, then that's not really that helpful. Come on, work with me. Yeah. Maybe we move these chairs back after all. What the heck, game? Why do you do this to me sometimes? Leave them to slip and fall to learn the lesson. I mean, I'll be honest, this terracotta tiling would hurt if you fell on this. There we go. Does it look more like a little pool theme parky area now? I think it looks a little bit better. Pull that forward. Or what we could do is move these forward. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Maybe what we'll do, we'll put the little coconut drink on top. Yeah. I mean, I'm not completely sold on this. Again, this is one of those, I'm making something because I don't think that the area looks particularly... like, I don't have anything I feel super sold for on it. Some kids don't like to listen. Yeah. I mean, what you can do, you can't, what can you do? You can't protect them always. They're gonna end up having something happen eventually. Okay, I feel like I'm being defeated by this thing. I need to do this way. Oh, I can put a palm either side. That'd look nice. Look how nice that looks in the breeze. That's actually quite nice. Little squishy. It's a little squishy at the pool, but at least it's way more space and fleshed out than what it was before. What do we think? I think so, it looks alright. I want this little sandbox. Where can we put a little sandbox? Yeah? Over here. Not enough room. Not enough room, my ass. An entire beach. Whoa, okay, never mind. That thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Fair enough. Can't actually interact with it. We like it there. Parents can relax over here and the kids can go play in the sandpit, or they can go over here and play on the elephant slide into the pool. Firewood. I was gonna have a construction sign that said like no running in the pool, but I feel like I've run out of space now. I think I've made this very busy. Let's see, hang on, let's see what this looks like here. Kind of like that. There we go. There we go. That's nice. I like that. Didn't want to actually move it that way, but move that this way. Move this way. There we go. How's that? Now you can go to the pool. Not sure who wants to go to the Animal Crossing pool, but I wanted to put these fire log wood somewhere. We'll put the fire logs right next to the little fire. That seems safe. I listened around the water, or I didn't get to swim. And I joke that basically about me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you're not really listening to the safety as a kid. You just want to go do the thing. That's okay, Armin. You should go sleep. If you stayed up all last night, it's the perfect time to go to bed. There we go. Night, Armin. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. Then you can stay up all night with me tomorrow night. Ooh, they're all checking out the pool. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts, your raw thoughts. Yeah? What do you think, Tia? You like it? I think Tia's only here for the snacks. Elephants, I assume, are pretty buoyant. Especially a teapot one. Yeah, is a teacup. Yeah. China floats. China floats? China float? Do you know what was super weird when I saw that message from Octavian saying my name? I actually thought that was one of you guys in chat. Like, I got so used to seeing the chat that I was like, oh, someone's calling out to me, I better respond to them. Okay, I'm happy with this. I feel like I've added more space. I feel like this is a bit empty over here now. Put Tia and meringue together. I'm fairly sure you just want to eat them though, Q. You just want to turn them into a collective meal. Oh, hello. Actually, Armin has Tia, so not Tia, meringue. So if it ever leaves her island, I can pinch. Armin, that's not going to sleep. We can't talk about you behind your back if you're still here. Oh, we've got a microwave. Now I can make a hot pocket. How do you Americans eat hot pockets? I riddle you that. It's so weird. Super weird food. Can't wait for my smoldering cheese thing. We're burning your mouths. Y'all crazy. Oh, a stupid helmet. Yeah, I'm done building for now. Bite into it like ravenous dogs. It's true. Can't wait. You can't cook a meal. You just need to buy in that napalm meal. One of these sexy pants. Put on some slacks. Oops. Once you get to the pot and cool it off. Yeah, see that I get that. But I'm gonna be honest. The pastry, well, I guess it's not pastry. The dough that they've made into a pastry to make the pocket is not nice. Filling is very subpar. Like, again, just make it yourself. Just make a pizza loaf and then just fold it over and then that's your hot pocket. But then you still run the risk of being napalmed. Napalm cheese. Perhaps we should look at moving some of these flowers now that I've got some other ones. Wait, so hang on, are you guys saying that most Hot Pockets often don't cook fully properly? Like that? Because the way microwaves actually work is they generally cook from the center out. If you've got an effective, proper microwave. But if you're saying that the center's still frozen, sounds like your microwave might need some help. Or the food is that just devilish that it's trying to defy cooking practice. Alright, let's plant a heap of whites here. We've gotten these. I have 3, so this is good, so I can speed up the process really quickly here. Fantastic. Now, let's have a look at the other color types. Let's see if we gotten some other ones. Maybe because you burn everything. You know what's funny is Rose, you were like in the latter opinion. I'm very much a verbal diarrhea type of person where I'll throw stuff out and I have no clue what I've said. So that it's like people are like, you know that thing you just said before? I'm like, no, I don't know what I said. That's why I rely on you guys to clip stupid shit I say, because I don't remember what I said. Perhaps we will move this yellow one in the middle. The devil fruit option. How come we're not getting any orange tulips? I don't know what's up with that. Wait, that's not tulip. That's tulip. These things. Lilies? Lilies. Lily, Lily, don't change a thing. If you haven't heard the music to Guilty Gear, well, particularly in Exard, Guilty Gear has always had amazing music. It's a fighting game. But holy heck, there's some songs in Exard that are just so amazing. I love them so much. Wait, how's a pink grown between the orange and the... What? Doesn't make any sense. I'm excited for when the new game comes out. There's going to be so much new music. You have real ones. You have black lilies in real life, but not in Animal Crossing. I've probably talked about this before, but I don't have flowers in my garden. I like a lot of green, so I have a lot of like ferns and things like that. Let's grab that one tulip. We got lucky on the tulips. So, I think... What time is it? It's almost 4, so I might finish up with Animal Crossing soonish. And we might do a bit of Monster Hunter. I need to do like 1 or 2 sieges to get the last of the Colv stuff, so I should probably do it. Arch-Tempered Namiel is out, but I'm probably not going to do that encounter just yet. Part of your name is Rose, but you do have some flowers. Influenza. What? Hang on. What's happening, Armin? I don't understand what's happening right now to your brain. The thingy finishing up. Bap bop beep. Are you okay? Oh, it's your risk of rain alarm, right? But you're just having a stroke. The lack of sleep has driven you insane. No, it's just me. I've driven you insane. Probably grab that last orange rose. I'll make a note for that now, and I'll set it up. Because I don't think I'm going to do Risk of Rain today. I think I will leave it for another stream. So, if anyone plays Risk of Rain 2, I probably will be doing a lobby soon, so people can join me. But you will end up getting my Steam account, I realise. Details. But you would have worked it out eventually anyway. Don't you harass me on Steam, you hear? I thought you were referring to the fact that I pointed at the camera. I do it, like, this is the problem with me being a VTuber, is I point to the camera a lot, or I animate in real life because I talk with my hands. So sometimes when I'm standing still, you can't tell, but I'm actually talking with my hands because that's kind of how I am. We're gathering an orange rose, weren't we? Back to naming diseases. Oh, I don't think we need that. Oh no, I've frozen. Better? There we go. Alright, let's move this. This is exciting as the black ones are sort of growing very well by themselves. I wasn't expecting that. So this is why those punnets where they're doing the 7x7 ones where it's just one color, because it looks like the chance is a lot higher for flowers to spread and pollinate and make new types when it's the same colors next to each other. It seems to be when it's the alternate ones, it really doesn't like. Is that even a real one, Armin? Are you just making up things now? Sounds like you need to go to bed. That's what it sounds like to me. You've just entered madness mode. I feel like I should probably pull out a whole heap of these tulips because they're gone nuts. So I think I didn't do it today, but I think on a I think on a more quiet stream I might actually rejigger this garden at some point. Why do you do this to me, game? Rejigger the garden to be a lot more how it needs to be for effective use, rather than this is old school effective. And hopefully I start getting a bit more flowers. So those grow a bit better now. I guess we'll sell these. End up getting an extra pink Cosmo. Maybe go plant that in front of Kate's house. Then I'll where are we gonna put it? We'll sneak it in here. She can move it if she wants. Sneaky little pink flower. I feel like that's a cute nickname for a partner. You're my sneaky little pink flower. Kind of creepy as I said it aloud. Fairly sure Armin's gone nuts. Oh, I didn't talk about my pool story. I was going to talk about a pool story I had. About anemia. When I was younger, and I've never been the strongest swimmer, and I used to not be great when we went to the pool, and ironic because I used to surf, but I remember I was in, it must have been I was in primary school, yeah, and I managed to swim all the way to the end of the pool and bumped my chin on the end of the pool, which started bleeding. It was pretty heavy bleeding, and I remember that there was the fear that I had anemia because it just kept bleeding until like I went home from school. My mum was furious. She was so angry with the school to just let me in that state. But it was like, it was one of those, probably should go get tested to make sure that I don't have it, because holy heck. Yeah, I could have been in trouble. Though I'd never shown signs for it before then. It was just I think it was just a gash in a bad spot, because cuts on your face, like particular locations on your body, you bleed quite a lot more. Bedtime is nothing but a suggestion. You're the worst sometimes. Let us see. Okay. I think we are done with Animal Crossing for now. I can give the game to my girlfriend. She can play it. But for me, I am going to probably swap over for Monster Hunter. So I will BRB and I'll probably take a break for about 5-10 minutes or something. And then we'll jump into Monster Hunter. So thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. Hope you enjoyed Animal Crossing. BRB.